Nobody is coming to save your business. You have to become a self starter. You have to get out there and you have to get it because you waiting on somebody is going to hurt your business. So stop waiting and start starting yourself. And sometimes what it is you might have a fear of failing. It's okay. But the fear of failing is stopping you from succeeding because anytime you have that negative mindset, you're going to produce negative. I know you're probably like, oh, but I don't want to fail. Fall. You done failed. You done tripped. You done did all of that. But you still got back up. And so what that means is you have to stop overthinking it. And you like, it got to be perfect. See, you too busy in your head attempting to make something perfect. But can I tell you something? Perfect do not exist. So start becoming a high achiever. But you said, but, let me plan it out. All right, you're going to keep planning and keep planning and keep planning, but planning is just another way of procrastination. So don't overplan, just get started. What I love to do is I love to just go on a mission. I put a penny in, I put $1 in, I get started so it forced me to do whatever I got to do. And I'm going to always show up. So you have to do the same thing. And so you like, oh my gosh, I'm waiting on somebody to just come save my business. Somebody with some money, an investor, a believer going to come and just sweep me off my feet. Guess what? That ain't going to happen. Because if you're not willing to put your own money in first, you're not willing to sacrifice your time for your dreams, why would somebody else? They're not. So you sitting there waiting at that bus stop for this beautiful bus to just come change your life. I'm going to be honest with you. Your ass going to still be sitting at the bus stop because ain't nobody coming to save you. So you have to get up and you have to get out there and you have to make this business work. See, your aesthetic business was created for a reason. It was created so you can actually help people in your community. Like I said, you help people in your community. So stop waiting on somebody else to see your dream, understand your dream before you get started. You have to start yourself. It's like when it's cold outside and you don't got no remote start, you got to take your butt down there to the car, turn on the car yourself, let the car warm up, run your butt back in the house. You got to be the one to start your engine because nobody else will. And so I heard this quote when I was young. It said, don't wait for an opportunity, create it. And so my whole life, I lived by that message. I don't know who said it, but one day I might look them up. I don't know who said it, but I lived by the message. And so my whole life, I always created my own opportunities. Some was small, some was big, some was good, some was bad. But the biggest thing is I created it. And any idea I have in my mind, I just move forward. I don't know how it's going to end. Nobody knows. I'm not Miss Cleo. I don't know the future. But one thing I do know is I'm going to always give it my all. And so I want you to understand this. That is what made me a great leader because I'm willing to risk it all. I'm willing to put it all, but I'm willing to go out and create it. So I want you not to overthink about creating and start. You have to become a great leader if you want your business to thrive. Yes, it's going to take time. It's going to take a team. It's going to take times where your team eat, but you don't eat. See, but you got to be a leader. You got to know that this your business is going to be long term. So just making sure you go all in, even when it's a full meal or it's not. But you say, hey, I want to start this business. I want to make a difference. I want to impact the world. So I have to show up even when nobody else shows up. And so I want you to take this to yourself. I want you to just take this in. In order to be a great leader, in order to go out and serve, in order to have your business go to another level, number one thing you have to do is take care of yourself. And so what that means is getting some sleep. That means eating right. What that means is keeping your mindset clear and focused. See, sometimes we get distracted. Sometimes we be worried about the wrong things and we can't focus on the right things. And so I want you to start taking care of yourself. Another thing is celebrate every win. See, what you're doing is you only want to celebrate the big wins and you overlook the small wins, but all wins are wins. And so start celebrating every win, the little ones, the big ones, the win. Because what that does is that sets your mindset up to be like, ooh, I got to keep going. Ooh, it's more out there. Ooh, I don't got enough. But ooh, I'm taking baby steps to my goals and I'm making progress. And so I want you to look at it like this. Become a leader that leads. What I mean is show up even when you don't feel like showing up. That's a leader. See, right now you probably say, oh, I lead, but then you sleep or you staying or you stuck or you not moving. No, be a leader that come front line, front attention, and keep going. So be a leader that leads, right? You shouldn't be looking for somebody to come and save your business. You should be the one saving your business. And what I mean is, what happens is, we like, oh, I need this money in order to do this. I need that. No. Do whatever you have to do to save your business. Because you might be going through rocky times now, but can I tell you something? It don't last long. Because you're going to end up figuring out how to get over it. You're going to figure out how to keep going. But the only way that can happen is if you show up to save your business and stop depending on somebody else. Because that same person, if they do come up, I always live by this. The person with the money has the power. And so I always invested in my dreams because when I was younger, I had these people, they invested $50,000 so I can build out this studio. This was probably like 2012, 2011. And I got excited. I'm like, oh, I get to get all my ideas out. And the biggest thing I realized was it wasn't my studio. I just did all the damn work. And it was their studio. And at that moment, I realized I'm never going to allow somebody that over me again. And so what I started to do was I started to invest in all of my dreams myself. Sometimes I didn't have it. Sometimes I had to thug it out. Sometimes I had to figure it out. But one thing is I wasn't going out like I did before. And so I want you to think about this when you scaling your business right now. I want you to think about this in your world and how you coming to serve. Hey, sometimes it might take a little longer for you to get another piece of the business. It's okay. Take your time. Do it in phases. Do it in steps. But stop waiting around for somebody to come and save you, because that ain't how it happens. And I just wanted to be honest, and I just wanted to give you that message today because you have a big mission ahead of you. And since you have a big mission ahead of you, I want to give you the tools that you need to actually succeed. And being an entrepreneur is hard. It is not easy. But when you have the tools, it makes the journey a little better. All right, I'm Dontel Antonio, and I'm part of a team called the King of Content. We're a content firm that help aesthetic professionals just like you create content so you can grow and scale, but serve your community in a way that you never thought of before. So stop thinking about doing all your content yourself and just let us do it. Click the link below so we can get on a call so we can help you. And if you felt like this message was for you, take it in. If you felt like this was a powerful message, share it with a friend. Thank you so much.